Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Constant Hangover, also known as Alan Wake with FrozenFoxy. This time we're back in our New York apartment, and we need to get some pills so that our headache isn't so bad after a hangover. Great. That sounds like a wonderful quest. But before we get those pills, let's grab some sunglasses, shall we?
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Alan looks ridiculous with those sunglasses on, I'm sorry. He looks kind of cool, but at the same time he looks pretty ridiculous.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
This must be some really strong pills to work in a few seconds there.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Sadly, there's not much of anything to see around here except for the fact that the stuff that was around here before, samples and so forth, is gone now, and we've got the book sitting here as if things are finished, more or less, at the moment.
You have one new message.
Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. She called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Yeah, I think Barry should lay off of Alice. She's just worried about Al here. Technically,
I had a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
technically, I would suppose both of Alan and Alice could be nicknamed Al, which is kind of amusing to think about. I like those kind of flat surface ovens. I'm into that thing. Seems like it would be easier to clean or something, but at the same time, maybe it wouldn't be easier to clean because it would get, like, baked on there or something like that. I don't know. I don't like gas stoves, in all honesty. Not a fan. Let's turn on the boob tube and see what we got going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
The Blurry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously, though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for us, Sam. There it is. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you, and good night.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
Alan's a bit of a jerk when he's drunk.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
So it took 2 years to take a vacation, and I guess he's more hungover than drunk at the moment, but still, he's a bit of a jerk after he's been drinking. You should probably
Somehow,
quit that.
The clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Our course is certainly set, so I just went ahead and picked up that thermos while we were talking there. And there is a lot of ads towards the end of this game. I imagine these ads were throughout the game, and I just wasn't really paying attention, but it just seems like there's a lot more ads at the end of this game here. I don't know if that's just me or what. Anyway, we'll go ahead and read this sign about the Majestic here. Majestic Motel. Just down the road. Come on in. Comfortable beds, clean rooms, wireless internet, laundry facilities, cable TV, and kitchenette in every room. Phone number is that, and we're out here. I'll keep my current SUV. I don't need to switch to a different one. Mine will do just fine. We, however, are not going to continue down the road just yet. I have a couple things off to the side here that you can grab. The only way you're able to see arrows for the stuff that's going on around here is if you're in a car, because you can't actually use your flashlight while it's daytime like this. Also, there is a achievement that you can get around here for not firing a gun until you make it to Cauldron Lake, which is difficult in some points, but for the most part it's not that difficult to do as long as you make good use of your flares and flashbangs. If you use a flare gun or any other sort of gun, you have lost the achievement. Now, I recommend going after the achievement when you're done getting other collectibles and stuff around here, since you won't be able to shoot over any of the can pyramids. You can try bumping them with your body, which sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So I'm not going to be going for that achievement. We are going for collectibles, and I'll be shooting my heart out here. I don't care about the achievement. I've already got the achievement before. It can be difficult in some points, but as long as you're running for safe haven areas, you should be fine. Another thermos over here, and for the last time, we will head back to the road with this SUV and leave it behind us very soon here. Alright. Cue the darkness.
I will kill your wife.
Now what you can do to get beyond these guys is just keep hitting them with a flashlight and slowly backing off, and they won't be able to make it up to you because of that. It's actually pretty easy to do, and then you can end up getting to this car over here, which allows you to kill them without using a gun. So, in case you were wondering what you're meant to do for this little section here, that pretty much covers it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and grab this manuscript here and see what we got going. The Dark Presence wants to stop Wake.
The Dark Presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
Sorry, Darkness, we're gonna get there one way or another. I don't believe in your capability to stop us. Now, there are random little bits of gear here and there throughout the area that you can run off and find. However, I probably will miss a lot of it. I will go ahead and switch to this SUV though. I wish that Jeep up there was workable, because I would love to see how a Jeep would handle in this game. Sadly, that Jeep is wrecked and will not run if you try to get into it. A lot of the cars in this game are wrecked, or they just don't run at all. Hey buddy, how you doing? Now I think there might be some gear somewhere around here, but it's not a big deal to find it. And we won't even bother. Instead, we will head on up here to the Majestic, a place we were told is junky and we shouldn't go to. Now, there's going to be a lot of guys coming out, and I will fire because I don't care at all. Let's see what we got here.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Majestic Motel. General information. Refundable $100 security deposit is required on all reservations. No personal checks accepted. We take all major credit cards and bank cards. Checkout is 10 a.m. No loud music, no pets. 1 vehicle per unit. Facilities are for registered guests only. No visitors are allowed on the premises. After 9 p.m., no exceptions. We hope you enjoy your stay at the Majestic. If you're a senior or a vet, ask about our discounts. I'll take that thermos. I don't know, it doesn't seem that horrible around here. I think I will switch to the shotgun for the moment and make use of the shotgun when some stuff comes out. Now there is a pyramid of cans over there, but we're gonna go on in here first. Grab some junk. And here we have the FBI agent stuff.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled me, pal.
And you're done. Don't you be throwing crap at me. Alright, I think that's it for guys coming out around here. Go ahead and use the shotgun on that since we're going to be getting rid of the shotgun very soon here to retake our rifle. But first, grab a little bit more ammo. And door not worky. That one. Okay. I was going to the wrong one. That must be a janitor closet or something, because this corner right here is very small. Seems unusable for just about everything else. Now I think there might be some stuff towards the back of this place. Somewhere over in here, but I really don't care. Instead, we're gonna go over this jump very slowly. And then we're gonna switch cars. Because I always like using these brown cars over anything else. Just for their capability to move a little bit better. They're not perfect, but a little bit better.